Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here, Josh and Beba and Riku and any lurkers. Today is probably going to be the final Bear and Breakfast stream. I know I said that last week, but I'm much more confident this week. I am also just insanely tired. A Diablo showed up to you, to your house and kicked your ass. See, that's the problem with the monsters being in the real world now. You don't have to go to them. They can come to you. But yes, let us jump right back into the game. And by right back in, I mean that. So between streams, I made quite a bit of money. I'm at over 100k now. Heck yeah, Beba. I'm at 100k now. I have also finished all of the actual management quests in all 5 locations. Well, I need 50k for one of my quests, Beba. Not Beba, Riku. So I just decided to finish it off now. I also finished the museum. These are all the museum exhibits. The steel feather, the mirror of truth or something, weird magnet, ball bearings, a picture of Bigfoot, a bag, and the collar of Cerberus. The museum ended up being one of my favorite side quests. Have you collected all 50,000 coins, Hank? Uh-huh. Excited bear noises. Oh, also I got some new clothes, so Hank is looking dapper. Wow, this is quite the accomplishment. Certainly more money than I've ever dreamed about earning myself, even before everything went belly up. The regime fell and everything came crashing down after it. No one came back for us. For a while I wasn't even sure there was anyone left who could. The world collapsed. Our world collapsed. All that was left were run-down buildings and piles of garbage. And me alone. Ever since. That's really sad. I haven't seen another soul in this place, Hank, until you came along. Who knew that after all these years, it would be Forrest that would come back for me? Oh, hello. Nice of you to remember to visit. I swear I barely left. Confused Baron noises. That face is so good. It's alright. It's already behind us. In fact, if you'd like to make it up to me, I have a very simple request. Simple is my middle name. Self-deprecating bear noises. I believe that the old lighthouse in Whitestone Bay is a disgrace to our efforts. It is hideous and repulsive in its current state. If you're serious about turning our valley around, it's very important this mistake gets remedied. And quickly! It's recently come to my attention that a key part needed to repair that thing, its central lens, is somewhere on the beach. Just left there among an old forgotten shipment. This crowbar should be good enough to pry open the gates, but my arms aren't what they used to be. Yours seem just fit for the job. Crowbar. Heck yeah. Find me that lens so that we can do right by the valley and repair the lighthouse. Heck yeah. And I know exactly where this is. Or at least I know where the beach is. Oh, that'll be the lens. Yes, crowbar. Easier than it looked. Oh, I'm so excited to fix up the lighthouse. There might not be much left to this, in which case we'll switch to something else when I'm done. No instruct. Oh, I have to go back and talk to Barbara before I can try to fix the lighthouse. That's fine. Hi, Babs. What do you think of my progress? So, did you get the lens? I sure did. Finally. Be careful, it can break very easily. And we'll need it for the most important task you've ever had. It's very close now, I can feel it. The valley becoming whole again. All this work, all this effort for so long. Take the lens and enough materials with you to Whitestone Bay, and restore that lighthouse. It is important to do so quickly. The reputation of the entire valley is at stake. I won't let you down. Determined bear noises. Oh, and Hank, good luck. Heck yeah. Time to fix the lighthouse. Fortunately, the construction services work at nighttime. You like to repair the lighthouse? Yep. Step 1. Clear out any debris and garbage, which I think I've already done. It is. The structure has unique features that cannot be easily repaired. More specific items are required. In this case, a great lens, mahogany planks, steel plates, and electronics. I've got all of those. Step 3, all done. The lighthouse towered over Whitestone Bay, watching over the sea like an old sailor. Oh my god, that picture's so good. Look at him. With a faint click and a loud hum, it suddenly turned on. Oh my god. That's so good. The giant lens at the top shined out into the distance like a beacon. Boats and ships could once again approach Silver Valley. Ooh, that's neat. I wonder whomst is the lighthouse keeper. I'm so excited that if Barbara's asleep, I'm gonna wake her up. Because Hank does not care. Not even midnight and she's an old lady. She'll definitely be awake. What? Cat? Barbara? Where go? Barbara? Where could she have gone to? Oh no, chat, this is a terrible disaster. Maybe she took a bus. We'll ask Oliver. Oliver knows about buses. Yeah, I should ask Oliver if he's seen her. Barbara, you can't do this to me. This isn't Spiritfarer. I'm not prepared. I mean, I wasn't prepared in that game either, but like... That's what that game's about. This game hasn't been about that so far. You can't make me sad, it's illegal. Oliver, wake up! You're not even asleep, good. How's it, Hanky? Get it, how's it? You okay, bud? I'm looking for Barbara. Have you seen her? Barbara? Nice old lady with the green hat? Can't say I have. I've never seen her take the bus either. Trust me, bud, I'd know. Have you thought about asking Beanie? She's got a great vantage point up in her tower. Maybe she spotted her somewhere. Yes. Yes? Beanie will know. Yo, that moon's cool. That's not what the moon ever actually looks like, but it still looks pretty. Ma'am, I'm sorry that you're asleep. This is important. Pleasure's all mine, big guy. How you doing? You alright? You seem a little down. Have you seen the old lady in the green hat lately? Yeah, I know Barbara. I actually saw her a few hours ago, roaming the valley like she always does. I didn't pay no mind since she ignores me and I ignore her. It's always how it's been. But she did seem in an awful hurry this time. Oh, and she was missing her green hat. Was she alone? Was she being kidnapped? Do you know where she was going? Definitely wasn't being kidnapped, unless you can kidnap yourself. She was headed down to the desert. By my estimate, looked like she was en route to hit the beach. You might run into her there. Beach, okay. Okay? No, stop getting in my way. I need to save Barbara. Desert. Nobody goes to the beach at like 2 in the morning for wholesome reason. People go there to do a murder or to be murdered. I think there's a path to the beach around the back here. Yeah. No, I was hoping she would be here. No sign of Barbara on the beach. No sign of her anywhere. Yeah, the little boat that's usually here is gone too. And there's a tiny postcard on the dock. What did you say? That's probably just your imagination. Because who uses postcards anymore? Am I right? Barbara's probably just running around somewhere looking for increasingly suspicious things. Like any normal old lady. Yeah, silly old ladies. Silly old bear, actually. Since when do inanimate objects hold two-way conversations? Okay, well, postcard, you started it, so don't blame me. Since always, I always talk to my favorite objects. Yeah? How do you know I'm your favorite? You haven't even flipped me over and read what I say yet. In a minute. I'm in no rush. I've got the rest of your life. Whenever you're ready. Sitting on the moldy wooden deck in front of Hank was a small, colourful postcard. On the back it read, Dear Mrs. Barbara Farrier. Thank you for contacting Pon Voyage about an exciting expansion opportunity in Silver Valley. Whoa, was Barbara trying to do this before we were? A representative will be sent on site at your earliest convenience. Although the people of Silver Valley have always been a welcoming and hospitable community. We appreciate the severity of renovations required in the area and welcome your assistance in rebuilding your beloved home. Your contributions to our development efforts will not go unrecognized. Upon completion of your premium partnership duties, you will be eligible for a one-way ticket aboard our world-class cruise liner. We look forward to offering you the escape of a lifetime. So, Hank helped her finish what she signed up for, and as a result, she got to spend... She gets to go on a first-class cruise. That's actually quite nice. She deserves it. Oh, and we're traveling home. Oh, my little baby. Oh, you poor thing. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. If she wanted to leave, she was going to go anyway. She was going to anyway. It wasn't because of you. Here, I'll make your favorite honey biscuits. So you'll forget all about it. I had to turn back after an hour. No ship or boat that I could find. I think she's gone for good, buddy. No!
Don't forget me!
I won't forget you or Barbara, Trum. You want to go trash her place? We can go trash her place. In fact, I'll go ahead and get a head start with that. William! Sorry, ma'am. Can't believe she just left. Oh, my baby boy. I tried so hard to get things back on track, to fix the valley step by step. To help her get to the bottom of whatever she was looking for, to fix the cabins, the resorts, everything. Oh, buddy. And she just left. I didn't trust her to begin with. She'd never stop for ear scratches anytime she walked by. That's a clear sign. Annie is correct. Somebody who doesn't stop to give ear scratchers to a friendly dog, not to be trusted. Yeah, clear sign of fleas. Oh, I'll give you a sign so clear you'll get right away. Children! Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I think Hank needs a little space. Why don't you two go check if your errands have somehow been magically completed, will you? Yes, ma'am. Hang in there, big guy. You'll be alright. You still got us, Hank. We promise we're not going anywhere. Except outside, right now. Come on, shoo. Hang in there, Hank. You'll be alright, buddy. My dear Hank. My dear boy. I just don't get it, Mom. She was nice to me and she said nice things too. I really thought I was helping. You were, Hank. I think she needed to get away from the place with all the bad memories after seeing it restored and fixed. You did help her, but not in the way you thought. I don't know what was going through her head, Hank, but I don't think she ever planned on staying. She was going to leave no matter what. You just happened to be her ticket out of here. I can't blame her. I ran away too. And I had a lot less weighing me down and a lot more to fight for. My dear boy. I don't know what I'm going to do on my own now. Same as you've been doing so far. You've been doing such a great job with all of this. It's alright if you want your life to be about making others happy, so long as you go first. You can't give others what you don't have. Okay, but what if it's not enough? It only has to be enough for you. Everything else will follow. You did the best you could, Hank, for everyone. Yes, poor Hank. Including her. Now, get some rest. There's a lot of humans still waiting for you out there. Thanks, Mom. Well, that was sad. I guess bye, Barbara. Without a lot of what's the word? Without a lot of fanfare. Just managing the cabins, but it feels like managing for nobody now. Look at this. People wanting 75 decoration. Absolute madness. Oh, and there's a little fun fact. People who want 45 hygiene cannot be satisfied. It's an outstanding bug in the game. There are no level 5 bathroom items, and only a level 5 bathroom could possibly reach 45. So that is a bit of a bug. Ask Jax about Cian the Binturong, who I actually chatted to briefly. Well, the game's been out for like almost a year now. I don't think it's intended as DLC. If I have trouble falling asleep, I just start reading my book. Guess my brain would rather shut off than read another word. Man, I've been there. Yeah, binturongs are weird animals. So he lives way up here in this old busted house, which is impossible to fix.
Hey.
Hey, Shadow Mage. I never thought the thing I'd miss most would be a thick, quiet branch to nap upon. He's just a sad old man with nowhere safe or warm to live. Ah. Jax, wake up! I need to talk to you. Sense something on your mind. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Ah! Thank you, Beba. Do you know anything about the old building to the east? To the west? My bad. That is an old mountain shelter, built long before any of the ski cabins were ever started. Now it's just a home to a sorrowful thing. Inside it lives Cian, an elder bear cat that's been in there for a long time. But he's also not keen on leaving, as far as I could gather. He's not been very responsive to me or anyone over. You could, of course, try your own luck. Yeah, spill the beans, old man. I want to know all about your beans. I know cats have good beans, so maybe you got good beans too. Alright. I know your name is Cian. Are you okay? Do not speak. Do not speak that name. Oh, sorry, I heard it from someone else. No one dares speak that name, for it is as dead as its bearer. You don't look dead to me, I think. No, indeed. The Frust likes to play around with you that way. Never sharp enough to deal a lethal blow. As someone who has spent time in a Canadian winter without an appropriate jacket, that is not true. But rather keep you on the edge of becoming a pallid corpse. Can I help? I could make some fire. Do not assume! Do not assume you know what I've suffered through. And that you can simply fix it. Like you fixed the lodges for those demons to return. Oh, I see. What do you do here? Nothing! I do nothing. Nothing but sit and freeze. That is what I do. Can I get you something warm to eat, maybe? You fool. There's nothing in this world that could ever begin to warm these old insides. Is that a challenge? This is nothing but a shallow attempt at sympathy. Sounds like a challenge to me. Sir, you need soup. I was right! Cook hearty soup. Cold day like this, we all need soup. And I just so happen to know a kitchen nearby. And I think the kitchen's in this building. What do I need for soup? I believe hearty soup is near the bottom. Did I pass it? Yeah. Hearty soup. I need carrots, beans, potatoes, herbs, and onions. I put most of my ingredients in storage because I don't need them at the moment. Honestly, that sounds like a damn good soup. I need more carrot, if I can get it. Oh no. Okay, let's get what I can. Potatoes. Where are my onions at? You cannot convince me that I don't have onion. I've got garlic. How do I not have onions? Okay, at least I've got the herbs. I mean, I know where to get onions. Ooh, and maybe carrots. There's a greenhouse in this area. Which is, by the way, it's also the only place to get beans. Yeah, onions. Neat. Don't need garlic. Hey! Where are my carrots at? There are my carrots at. I'll take some more herbs, just in case. Okay, I don't need peppers at the moment. Okay, old man. Several soup coming up. Didn't I grab more carrots? I did. Carrots. Boil my beans. Boil the potatoes. Simmer. Simmer the herbs, not fry. And the onions. And then I'll need a ton of fuel. Which, fortunately, I have a ton of. Okay, so this will give me 4 hearty soups. I need 3. I think the limiting factor there was the carrots. Don't litter, heck. Oh. Wait, I forgot. I love that that's an option. I brought you something. I thought you'd need more than usual, so I made more than usual. I told you, your efforts are quite futile. Futile and savory. Give it here. Do you like it? Oh. You've done quite the impossible feat. You've given me a memory. A memory I thought was long forgotten. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yes, there isn't anything in this world quite as magnificent as a shady branch on a hot summer morning. At the end of the day, it's still only you that needs to be satisfied, so being mindful of the branches in life is a good idea. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is nothing at all. But as I quickly learned, that philosophy only works when you're content with the little that you're born with. My regularly scheduled nothing was abruptly interrupted one day by those that are never content. They chased me for hours and finally cornered and trapped me. I was suddenly just a trophy, something to be taken and sold, forever doomed to a life of nothing by force. That's fucking heartbreaking. Forgotten long ago. I didn't know. Can I help you? Do you want to get out of here? There was nothing in the world I would have wanted more a few years ago. Now, I have nothing to return to. Time has passed over me and over the world. The creature that came here is gone, and so is its home. It was replaced by me. And I live here in this rundown, cold ruin. But I will continue this debate no longer. I leave you with something in return for your soup. There are dark forces you do not understand that govern this world. They sometimes torment my dreams and bother my sleep. The answers you seek are behind doors, locked by these forces. You must find 3 horned devils by the sea. They will lead you where you wish to go. But I want to make things better for you too. I'm sad I can't make things better for him. Chat, the old man is sad and I can't fix him. I cannot provide you with a good enough bed. I'm sorry. Okay, 3 horned devils by the sea. That's super vague, and I don't know what that means. Let's start by going to the beach. Whitestone Bay. Horned devil. Chat, I don't see any horned devils. Ah. Is it maybe up here? This is still technically by the sea, I guess. Oh! The bats? There's 3 of them. They look... Yeah! Also, why are they suddenly dressed up so cute? What the... Get a load of this guy. Where do you get off coming into the Dark Brood's lair? It didn't look that dark to me. Typical wise guy. Your flesh looks nice and tender, just like he likes it. They are cuties. Thank you. Yes, nice and juicy. We're by the sea. I count 1, 2, 3 weird-looking devils. Do you know anything about dark forces? Do we know... Ha! He's killing me over here. Oh there, guy. We know nothing on an empty stomach. Yeah, that's right. We want something nice and juicy for ourselves. If we were to know anything, that is. Well, I thought about it, and you can't have a bite of me. Ew, what are you, a ding-dong? That's disgusting. We would never go on his turf, but we could go for some nice peaches. Those are real nice and juicy. Yeah, but not just any peaches. They better be nice and cooked and tender. And there better be enough for all of us. Peach cobbler? And I believe this is the right place to get peaches even. They're so small and so cute, and they think they're tough. I love them. Okay, what do I need for peach cobbler? I mean, I know I need peaches. That's a given. But what makes it cobble? I need sugar, I need lemon, flour. Sugar, lemon, flour. We got enough peaches. Bebe, have I ever made it clear how much I adore you? Because it's a lot. Okay, I've got flour. I've got lemon. Surely I could use honey instead of sugar. I mean, I know the game's gonna say no. Fortunately, I know where to get some sugar. There we go. Sugar. No, I just need 3 sugar. I will say, it's not the most efficient way to fit, like, maximum people into a venue, or maximum rooms into a venue. But Pinefall is my favorite way that I've set up any of these. I like having one building just for services. So you've got your museum, your arcade, your movie theater. Downstairs, because that's where it should be. You've got the bar, you've got the lounge, and you've got the kitchen. I think it's really nice. So raw sugar. Oh, right, this is the cooker. Cutting board is raw. Slice. So, yeah. Sugar is raw. Lemon is sliced. Flour is baked. Flour and peaches together are baked. That makes sense for a peach cobbler. And then fuel. Heck yeah. Come on, you little weirdos. Enjoy a peach cobbler. They think they're so hard, but they're really not. So, you got our peaches? I do. Got 3 peach cobblers for you. Good, good. Yeah, these'll do. So what do you want to know? Has he come to you? Has he talked to you? He? Yeah, the bloody prince. The sanguinary sovereign. The bird god. I don't think so. I don't know. I've never heard of anyone like that. But you are looking for him, correct? Otherwise, what are you doing fetching peaches for a bunch of good-looking weirdos? Well, I've had some weird dreams lately. So he has paid you a visit. The game starts with a really weird dream. So, yeah, that's interesting. It was just a dream. Dreams? Yes, that's his usual MO. Before he hunts your flesh and feasts on your remains. He terrorizes your dreams to tenderize your brain. For better eating, you know. The fewer thoughts, the better. Less chewy. Chat, you're all in immense danger. We don't have a single thought between any of us. I am both scared and also do not believe a word you're saying. Oh no? Well, don't come to us when you'll be just another bag of bones for his pile. I don't think you thought that one through. Listen, if you're so sure he does not exist, we challenge you. Yes, we challenge you to prove that he does not exist. That's how it's usually done, yeah. Go to the Forbidden Forest, the Dark Grove. To the east, you'll find an entrance to a cave. That's the last place we saw him. Or we think we did, but he doesn't like to be seen. Yes, once there, find and bring us evidence that he does not exist. It's the only way to prove your theory, of course. Wait, find evidence for the bird god's existence? How is that already complete? Because I know I went to Dark Grove earlier, but I don't remember doing anything. Found anything? Bet you didn't even go. Right, the red feather, and I didn't know what the red feather was for. Right, the red feather. I did, actually. I found this feather. You what? Found feather? A feather from him? This is it. This proves everything. We knew it. You were right to be scared. Your body felt it before your mind caught up. That fear in your spine was just your survival instinct trying to save you. If only it knew better than to even try. The bird god is real. Oh! The bloody Prince of Darkness lives. He roams the dark caves. He knew we saw him with our own eye. We did. He has a dark figure, bloodshot eyes, and giant scaly wings. That's so badass. And entirely not what this game has been up until now. I love it. His monstrous wings shed bloody feathers every day, making way for new ones. His sharp claws and needle-like jaws can even tear through, a coconut, yes. And he will bring his wrath upon the world once again. All hail the bird god. You have found evidence. It's so clear now. You must go find him. Yes, you must. No, I certainly mustn't. Oh yes, he calls for you. You must seek him. You now know where you must go to find him. The cave, the cave! How could we have been so blind? Don't answer that. On our last voyage there, we found this key on the ground. Well, we found the little fuzzy thing. The key came with it. It might be useful inside the cave. The cave! And what if I refuse to go look for your bird god? Then he will come looking first. Alright, solid argument. Fuzzy charm key. Heck yeah. Go to the cave, find the bird god. This game is getting wild. Eh. It definitely was, Riku. Oh. Quickly gotta do my management. Okay. You know, my cabins are pretty dang good. Especially Pinefall. I may not be able to satisfy everyone, but I can satisfy most people. Shut up. Iron key. I don't have one of those. fuzzy charm key. You're not a bird god. Oh, you are rad, though. It's about time already. I've been waiting for ages. Hello? Well, don't just stand there with a smart look on your face. I'm famished. Are you the bird god? God, King, Lord, Emperor, pick your favorite. As long as you bring me something to eat at once. I am Vlad and you shall not address me directly. You look a lot less scary than I thought. Oh, I'll turn into something scary, alright. Unless you get me something edible soon, I might just have to devour you. You have significantly fewer teeth than I thought. Quickly now, something red and delicious. Something I can really sink my significantly fewer teeth into. So what'll it be? The blood of a newborn? Don't be ridiculous. I think your lord will go for some beets. I trust you still grow those around here. You're not evil. Rusty key. I will take that. Oh my god, this is just an episode of The Office. We've got bears and beets. It's not long now. Okay, let's go make him some snappy beet chips. Please tell me I have beets. Like, lots of them. Aha, no, instead I have none of them. Zero beets is significantly fewer beets than I was hoping to have. Y'all, stop littering like this. I'm not employing Wade anymore. At least not everywhere, simply because it is very expensive. But y'all have got to stop littering this badly. Three beets. That's not going to be enough, is it? I feel like watching these people litter directly in their own bedrooms is just like this. It's the bitch you live like this meme all over again. Yeah, I'm gonna need more beets. Do I have beets in the fridge? I don't. I already know that, but I can hope. And I think the greenhouse is the only place to get beets. So this is Hank's cooking arc. Seems like every quest is resolved by cooking something for somebody. Now I'm just waiting for it to get late enough that Hank can sleep. Because I think these will reset after a day. But I think maybe if I don't take the tomatoes, they won't. Just got a feeling. Call it a hunch. Come 9 o'clock, I should be able to sleep. Hey, that's enough beets. Hell yeah. Oh. Oops, that was the wrong button. Okay. Let's go and make those beet chips. And go back to Vlad. Roast some beets and some herbs. That should give us, 4 snappy beet chips. Oh, okay. So that actually cooked 8, because it's one of these weird cases where every time you cook it, you get 2 out. but for reasons, you can't just cook one. I still pick up mahogany where and when I can, as it is one of the rarest collectibles. Which is still not very rare, but... Look, there was a point where I needed a lot of mahogany and I just got into the habit. Have you brought me my beats? Yep, got him right here. Straight from Dr. Dre. Give it here. Oh, finally, something to appease the royal stomach. What's taken you so long anyway? I've been waiting here for what felt like ages. Is the ceremony ready? What? No, I don't even know who you are. Peasants! They keep me waiting all this time and they finally send over Peril. Listen you and listen well. Your king shall not be treated this way. King who? King God, whatever you see me as. I was quite happy in my old land, even without my special title. Did you come from the same place as Cian? Because you seem like a pretty exotic bird. I could even say that the modest amenities there were better than these royal chambers. I think we have very different definitions of royal, mister. Can't believe they sent such a simpleton after all this time. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything kingly about this place. It's a hole in the ground. An abandoned one. Abandoned? How dare you? These are clearly imperial grounds. You wouldn't know noble blood if it executed you in the town square. Why have you been locked in the, royal chambers for all this time? Because of the preparations, of course. It is by my endless grace that I allow you to hear this explanation. Only this once. Yes! There's Cian, here's Vlad. Oh, that's neat. I was chosen as next in line for the divine throne by my loyal followers. They came to my home and took me on my regal trip towards my new kingdom, post-haste. It was quite a brutal journey, even by servant standards. For the good of the realm and my own protection, the guards brought me here to the Imperial, Dark Cellar. Here I would await the ceremony preparations to be complete. I should be summoned for my coronation shortly. They do like to take their time. Can't believe I have to explain myself to a provincial. I see. Well, at least you're not the bloodthirsty bird god looking to hunt me for sport. How rude! That's what your weird little followers told me. If you mean the 3 gremlins smelling around the cave for a whiff of my royal behind, I carry no such entourage, and you can very much inform them that absent a coronation ceremony, I am to be left alone. I don't think there's going to be one, Vlad. Oh no? Why else would I be brought all this way then? You are simply not well informed enough to grasp the intricacies of high-level diplomatic arrangements. I will be here awaiting my servants. If you are not intelligent enough to be one, then begone from my sight. Pfft, not royal chambers. What a churl. Man, I do feel sorry for him. But I also got a rusty key, and I remember a door that took a rusty key somewhere around here. I think it was around here. Yeah. Man, these caves are neat. Oh! Okay. That leads to where the iron key takes you. That's just a shortcut there. Yo, what? Onyx Tine? $10 free silk sheets. Those are the first silk sheets that I didn't have to buy, and I don't need them anymore. Which is kind of typical. I need Prospector's gear. Cool, that's fine. I can get it, it's not even that expensive. Okay, there's a mural back in Pinefall that is missing a piece, and I think that piece is over here. Ooh, free Prospector's gear. Neat. There's a statue like this near my home. Cool. Okay, so I still don't have the iron key, but I don't super need it. It's just a shortcut. Like, it's a nice shortcut. But what I need to make further progress there is the Onyx Tine, which is a very good word. Tine as in fork, not time as in time passing. Sorry guys. He's not a god. He's just a bird. He's a cool bird, but he's not a god. So, was there anything in there? Did you see him? Hate to break it to you, fellas, there aren't any gods. Definitely not any bird one. Ha! I told you he'd be too scared to go. I went through the entire cave, and I found your bird god. No, you didn't. You're still alive. I did, actually. His name is Vlad, and he has a considerably smaller amount of teeth than what I was told. But the feathers! Turns out parrots shed feathers, especially when forced into a tiny room. That's impossible. Oh, and he asked you don't go creeping on him anymore. He's got other priorities. This doesn't make any sense. The vision in the dream said to look for it. Look for the bird god. I'm starting to think we all should skip late dinners before bed. Maybe it was just our imagination. I haven't dreamed it in a while. Me neither. Not since the night of the fire, after the bear died. But that settles it. The what? Yeah, the big fire? Were you born yesterday? What was that about a bear? There's no other bears in the valley except me and my mom. Yeah, there was. They died in the fire, we think. Oh my god, are we gonna find out about Hank's dad? How do you not know about that? I don't know. It was a big deal. That doesn't usually happen. Who was the other bear? Did you know them? How did it happen? Look, Guy, you mind taking your unexpected revelations elsewhere? We kind of have our own to deal with. Yeah, besides, it's not us you should be asking about bears around here. Our flavor is murderous, ruthless gods, and those aren't even in anymore, apparently. Yeah, I'll find someone to ask. Don't let us stop you. Find someone to ask about a third bear. How about my mom, the only other bear? I think Mom has not told us the whole truth. Also, I apologize, this must be screwing up the compression, something fierce. Hi, Mom. Hello, dear. Are you alright? You seem a little off. Hey, Ma. Yeah, I'm okay. I got something I need to ask you. Anything? Did something happen? No, I'm alright. Do you know anything about another bear in the valley? Oh. I thought it was just the two of us. Of course it's just us, dear. Who else could it be? I don't remember a lot about the fire. I was so little. Hank, dear, I'm feeling a little cold in my fingers. Would you mind bringing your old mom the nice hot cup of tea? Oh yeah, of course, Ma. Lyndon will do if you could. Hey, Mom, guess what I've got? You don't get time to think. I've had it in my pockets for several weeks. I'm sure it's still hot. Ah, just a little spicy. It's perfect. Just like you, my dear baby. Ma, do you know anything about another bear? You make such great tea. You should open a tea shop. Oh, I don't even know what all the flowers look like. I just know how the water boils. Hey! A bit too sweet, maybe. Ma? Yes? Is there something you're not telling me? Ah... Hank, my dear boy. My dear, dear boy. I've always told you that your name came from the spirits, Hank. Well, in a way it did. Oh my god, look at his family. It was your brother who picked it. His name was Artie, and he was the best kid anyone could ask for. Hank had a brother? All the nonsense and myths about the gods, they're all stories to scare children. But I won't lie and say I didn't pray to them that evening. Oh, that night, the night of the fire, the universe was merciless. The sky felt so heavy. Even before the sun set, you could tell death was in the air. Artie was afraid the fire would spread and he left to save his friends. He never came back. All we found was his burnt hat and torn clothes, pierced by these black stone needles. The fire went on for over a week. We ran and ran until we managed to escape here, in this little corner of the woods. This is where we finally stopped to rest. It was just the two of us from then on, trying to survive. You, me, and the pain that kept us company for all these years. I shouldn't have let him go. I've never told another soul about this. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything, Hank. I'm sorry I haven't told you after all this time. I was afraid. I thought that if you knew, it would make it real again. It would bring the pain back, and it would tempt death again somehow. To come take you too. No, Ma. No, it won't. I wouldn't let it. I'm sorry I lied to you. I understand. It's okay. I'm just a little surprised, I guess. Artie loved you a lot. He was so strong, but also kind and caring. You were just as much. After that night, I didn't think I was going to make it, but you kept me afloat. You made me keep going. I'm sorry, Ma. You have nothing to be sorry about, my dear baby boy. You have an amazing and kind soul, which you always share with others. Always so carefully. I'd like you to have this. It's somehow kept Artie close to me all these years. I think it's time he was by your side for a while. Thanks, Ma. Thanks for telling me. I love you, dear. Onyx time, baby! Love you too, Ma. Oh, no more rooms. Okay, I think we're gonna find out about our brother. I still choose to believe the beaver is our dad. For the simple reason that it's really funny. Why is there a blizzard? I still don't have the iron key, unfortunately. So, no shortcut for me. No, not that way. The tine falls perfectly in place, completing the head of the dark stone stag. The path is clear. Yo, what? Is this where we get the Master Sword? thought I told you to move. What? This is so cool. You take on a great risk for coming here. I'm surprised you found your way in. What are you? Silence! You are to speak only when spoken to. Point of order, you did speak to me. This is not your parrot friend Sella. I am Eris, and I do not respond to any inquiry. Eris as in goddess of discord? Unless I am required to. Are you required to? Do not tempt fate. You are just as guilty as them for opening the way again. Opening the way? For who? The people? I said silence. If you wish to ask a question, I will grant you one answer. But it must be one. One question, one answer. What? Ask Eris about humans. So, what do you know about people?
A pig! So cute.
Also you, Meaty. We just met a god. Which, you know, this episode has taken a turn. Humans are a walking, talking plague upon the world. They are capable of creating means they do not comprehend. Means of creation and means of destruction. And they are easily manipulated. They do not value other life around them unless it is to their benefit. They sometimes barely value their own. Their stupidity brought immeasurable destruction to this land, bringing suffering to themselves, but also all the animals. Oh, what about the animals? One question, one answer. And what about us? What do you know about animals? Animals are nothing if not less destructive human. Animals do not seek to live beyond their means. Survival is both a noble and self-sustainable goal that animals do not seek to overstep. They are more sincere and less volatile than human. That is why the god aspects keep their animal form, instead of appearing human. So gods are real? Are you a god? One question, one answer. Alright, what do you know about gods? Gods are simple to perceive, but difficult to understand. We are aspects of the world, concentrated into a conscious form. We are not born. We are an accumulation of energies emitted by the universe. Every world is different, and every universe radiates different energies that assemble different gods. I am one of them. In this universe, I am the god of discord and fear. That checks out. This world has another 4. What are they? 1 question, 1 answer. Think very carefully about your next question. It could very well be your last. Oh, I guess, which one of the gods looks like a bird? We're genuinely pursuing bird god. Neat. What? Is that your question? Yeah, Meaty. It's the god of randomly dropping voice calls for no apparent reason. Yeah, that's the only one I saw in my dream. You saw Kai in your dreams? That is not possible. So it's Kai then? What are they the god of? 1 question, 1 answer. Come on, I've asked like 20 questions already. Just give me a straight answer. Are you lying? I'll tell you if you tell me what's going on. Very well. In an ideal universe, humans would not have to exist. Yet they do, which proves just as far from ideal, just how far from ideal this one truly is. But in actuality, nothing is universal and neither are humans. I mean, genuinely, Hank doesn't have a single thought. He does not have enough brains to be scared of a god. Some are indeed born with capacities for more than just self-interest. Whether that can be considered good or bad depends on who you address the question. In the same terms, neither are all animals strictly beneficial to the flow of nature. Some are innately built with destructive tendencies. In reality, no creature born from disorder will ever adhere to one rigid set of structures. Either are capable of good and bad. That's the mural. So is this all of the gods? There's a bear god, there's a bird god, there's what looks like a deer god. On the left, I'm guessing that's Eris. And on the right, I don't know, maybe a frog god? As it is governed by the gods, who are by their very nature the fruit of this orderly chaos. I, Eris, exist through disorder and the abundance of fear it innately carries. Vara nurtures regret and envy, both in ample reserve throughout this world. Adabos reflects both wisdom and skill, although not exactly in high demand as of late. It does, Meaty. I was building bathrooms last episode. Time perpetuates violence and apathy, forces that have no trouble thriving on their own, although suspiciously dormant for a while. And Kai, the oldest of us, who exists through the accumulation of order and light, both of which have been extremely dim in recent times. That is how the universe is governed, in harmony. Or perhaps how it should be. Very well. A disruption occurred in recent time. I do not know what it involved, but I know that it was strong. Humans enacted an amount of pain and destruction of overwhelming proportions. Kai has been absent since. I have been here, trying to prevent another occurrence. Now speak, what did you see? I saw a dark figure with what looked like wings and very bright blue eyes. How could you see Kai, who have been making great efforts to entice humans back into this valley? It's like you said, not all people are bad. Some are actually really nice, but some can really suck. Not directly Riku, but my guess is that the fire caused so much disorder that the god of order was temporarily, vanquished. Why would he appear to you? A lot of them just like to leave trash everywhere, though. Before the disruption, Kai reached out to me. They left me a relic. An onyx stone, a relic darker than the night. Oh, that's like the little needle I used to get in this place. What? One question, one answer. Oh my god, getting sassy. Hank, buddy. Tell me. Oh, geez, alright. The doorway had a picture of a stag, and one of its little antler bits was missing. What did it look like? It looked just like that. Very dark but shiny. When I put it in, the door opened. I see. Then it's clear what I must do. You will take the onyx stone, and you will use it to find Kai. What? How am I supposed to do that? That is as far as my knowledge reaches. You must reach that conclusion on your own. But you must do it, and it must be soon. I was just getting used to this place. Iron key. Neat. And the onyx stone. Beef. Well, Mom probably knows about the onyx stone. And if she doesn't, my brother will, which is a whole other thing. Yeah, Meaty, it kind of came out of nowhere. We found out that there had been another bear, and it turns out it was my brother who named me. And on the night of the fire, he went off to try to save his friends and never came back. But that doesn't mean he's dead, because we know how stories work. People are only dead if you see them dead. The former, Meaty, gave me my name. Okay, Mama Bear. You got some questions to answer. Also, I met God. I don't know how relevant that is to you, but it did happen. No, okay. Okay, Mom doesn't know anything about the stove. Annie doesn't know anything about the stove. So this, by the way, is Artie's grave. The brother who I didn't know I had. Witch Lady. Will Witch Lady know about the stone? Do you know about the stone? I saw a festering blob of rot the other day. It was so pretty. Ah, chat. You're as pretty as a festering blob of rot. Interesting, Beba. I know some people in the server have played it, so maybe check with them. Do you know about the stone? No, apparently not. I forgot to check with Vlad. Vlad might know about the stone. But I'm going to check with other people first, since I'm not currently there. No, Anton doesn't know about the stone? Beba, the whole point of playing a randomizer is to be in over your head. But also, I wish you luck. That's a good thought, Meaty. I'll go check with him next. Yeah, but that sounds fun. Well, I'm here, so I'll check with them now. His dark and red mantle will envelop the world. Yeah. Well, Beba, I guess you better wait for people to send you rad armor and weapons, and maybe even level ups. Sir, come back here. No, not you. Okay, it's Oliver. Hey, Oliver. You wouldn't have anything in your toolbox that could handle something like this, right? Oh my, bud, that's quite the stone you've got there. I don't think any of my regular tools are going to be of use with that. Oliver is the last person I expected to be helpful. But I do have something a little bit more heavyweight. Give it here. Maybe the old jeweler's kit can cut through it. Oh, would you look at that? Went right through it like a butter knife through... Oh, lordy, Beba. Cheese? No, that's not it. Anyway, bud, this here kit's gonna get you through the hardest stone you need. But I can't let you have it for nothing. I'm sorry, this has already cost me an arm and a leg. You can get it from my shop if you find someplace you need to use it. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll need one. That is pricey. Oh yeah, I got him a new hat and some trousers and a fancy jacket. You know the frustrating thing? I have seen once a place to use the jeweler's kit. And I don't remember at all where it was. I'm just looking at my map, wondering. I don't think it's in Dark Grove, but I will look again, because there might be more in Dark Grove that I've missed. It's not the beach side. That I know for certain. It's not Timber Crossing. It's not the A24. So it's either Dark Grove or Winterberry. And I've got a funny feeling it's actually Winterberry. Oh yeah! They got the battle theme down pat immediately. Like, there are other good ones. People disagree with me on what the best is, but they're wrong. Final Fantasy VIII has the best battle theme. I think I can just use the map to check. Either the map doesn't show it, or this is the wrong place. Or it's somewhere in Pinefall, maybe? I don't think it's in Pinefall. I don't think it's in Pinefall. But I do want to go check on that mural again, because now knowing what it is, might be a bit more interesting. So that's the old mural of the gods. Possible that it's something to the north? I've been assuming that it's somewhere to the west, but I might be wrong. Dark Grove at 2 in the morning. I see no problems with this idea. Cool, immediately start with the creepiest sound the game can possibly make. Man, it's frustrating because I did see where it was. Only once, long ago.
They call me
Kingfisher?
Mr. Pig.
Kingfisher, hello! Thank you for the raid. Let's get you a shout out. Whoops. That's the wrong channel. Pikmin 4? Heck yes. How are you enjoying it? I still have yet to play it. For reasons which have nothing to do with the quality of the game. That's what I've heard. I am excited to play it in 400 years when I have some free time. Could it be here? Doesn't look like it, but I'm just gonna have to explore every nook and cranny at this point. Hey, Pikmin 3 is fantastic. I consider Pikmin 3 to be a perfectly good sequel. Better than perfectly good, I consider it to be a wonderful sequel. Okay, so nowhere around Timber Crossing. Timber Crossing is just way too central. This area over here is like the only large unexplored section. So is it Pinefall? Seems bonkers to me. But checked. It's interesting because I loved Pikmin 3, as somebody who's never played Pikmin 2. I've only played 1 and 3. Yeah, I never played... What is it called? But I never played that one, ever. Bloom, that was the one. Okay, the only place I haven't checked is... I can't even remember what it's called. But the... I mean, I technically haven't checked the A24. I can check there. I just don't believe there is anything. Oh Lord, Beba. Cool. Everybody here has something I can't meet. Oh well. Okay. Hello, Mikey. It's going okay. How are you? I don't think there's anywhere in High Lake it could be. It is the most powerful black magic, Bella. Neat. It's a lot of fun, Mikey, but this episode has taken a turn. Basically, you are a bear who runs a bed and breakfast, as the name of the game suggests. And this episode, I found out I have a long-lost brother and also met a god. So, you know, that's different. Is that it? Up there. Hello, Stitch. It is! There we go. Found it. I knew I had seen it once. A dangerous path lies ahead. There's a whole new area. Discover Hollow Gate. That's the achievement I just got. Is this where the fire started? Also, hello. Hello. Hey there. Nice birdie. Thank you. I didn't do anything, I swear. You did. More than you. I don't even know how to do that. Do not be alarmed. You are not in danger. Not any more than you were a minute ago. I think there is a debug spell in the game, Beba. That's wild. So I am in danger. In a sense, life itself implies the presence of danger to its permanence. I am not the right bear to talk to about these things. But you are the only one here. The only one that could ever be. I'm only here because of the fox telling me to be. Ah, Eris. Well, more like yelling at me for no good reason, but still. A worthy counterpart, Eris. Ah, excuse me as I draw my breath for a moment. Sure, I'm just gonna look at the void. This is too high even for me. Yeah, I'm not high enough for this either. Haha. Thank you. What did you mean about Eris? Eris provided stability for the world while I was indisposed. Even though her methods are her own, it was enough to ground reality in my absence. Where were you? I was right here, unable to leave. I had been weakened and imprisoned over the course of years, until you found me. Before this, the world had been plunged into disarray. Not a simple chaos that thrives within its own disorder. That would eventually balance itself out. This was a complex cycle of cruelty and death, orchestrated by another god. Thine, the embodiment of violence. He had found a way to lure humans into a false sense of power, permeated through his own potential. Humans are the perfect vessels to imbue with a deceiving dominance. I really appreciate Hank's face because it's appropriate. And so the violence spread and Thine grew stronger. As luck would have it, it was also humans that provided the opposing force required, leading to a boiling energy that eventually had no more space to accumulate. And as such, erupted. The Night of the Fire. Ice Age, thank you. Correct. Was that why it happened? Were you there? Wait, did you see any bears? Did you see my brother? Gods don't usually resolve such a multitude of inquiries. Sorry, yeah, I knew that. The conflict began after the sun had set. A clear night had fallen over the valley. The darkness settled over all the humans, animals, and nature in this corner of the world. The tension that had been building up over days and months and years was not visible, but perceptible. Without a moment of hesitation, the violence erupted. Brutality and rage exploded with the savage momentum, engulfing everything in their path. Humans fighting each other, answering violence, with little regard for any of their surroundings. Invisible to the mortal eye, my confrontation with Thine had begun. A celestial skirmish that would determine more than just the outcome of this clash. Also, that is fucking amazing. It would define the shape of this world and its immediate future. If violence and pain would continue their reign, there would be little left to share between either humans, animals, or the gods. I did, however, catch a glimpse of someone else in that moment. Your brother was indeed present at the time of our conflict. His was a valiant effort to aid the victims of this wave of violence, but his outer shell proved too fragile to endure the brutality that ensued. Indeed, Thine struck with the force so powerful, almost nothing could confront it. In the aftermath of our clash, everything turned white, as if struck by lightning. Then dark, as if that had been the last sliver of light to ever exist. The battle had no clear winners, only unmistakable losers on all sides. I do not know what Thine's fate was, but I do know he did fare slightly better than I had, if only just. I had collapsed here, at the top of the Hollow Gate, too weak to rise. I know Thine still had some residual strength, for it was he that imprisoned me in these onyx shackles. And to make sure I could not leave by any means, he locked me behind his dark sorcery, placing an onyx fawn at the entrance as an unbreakable bond, the mirror of his youthful innocence. And so this is where I began my slumber, trying to recover what little power I could. Until someone, somehow, could break the stone and break the curse. Until just now, when someone somehow did manage to break the stone and free me from my shackles. Please allow me another moment to draw my... this is wild. What's gonna happen now? That is not ours to know, but only the universe's. I have now been freed from an existence convicted to slumber, a fate I could never have avoided on my own. But hindsight is best left to die alone. You have done well, young Ben. Better than would be expected of you. Better than most. I thank you. Pretty. The skies have cleared. The burden of the dark is slowly lifting. The light is free to dance once more. I grieve for your brother's life, as I do all souls that are taken prematurely. But I am grateful for your heart, as it has achieved an ambition greater than its promise. And that does indeed fill my own with great purpose. And there are no more quests left. I think that is, in all practical terms, the end of the game. It's weird, Riku, because it wasn't until today. Last week, I was still figuring out how to make cool beds for people. So, what I think I'm going to do... I don't need to, it's not a quest. I am going to go back to Kai. Not to Kai, to Eris. And just see if they have anything new to say. If they're even still there. I'll just take the bus. Yes, Sage. I'm probably not going to play it for a variety of reasons. Mostly that I'm not super into that kind of game. But also, I think isn't it like PS5 exclusive? It does look fun. I'm super excited for other people to play it. I would only play it if I could stream it, and I don't think I have the ability to stream it. Oh, it's on PC. Okay, then I do have the ability to stream it. Meaty, it's Bloodborne, but what? Like, genuinely, it's What If Bloodborne, but Pinocchio. And I'm not kidding. But yeah, it's not currently on my list, but I'm excited to see other people play. Yes, Sage, you should play it. People and animals aren't all that different. There's cruelty at both ends. Okay, so you don't care that I spoke to and saved Kai. I just want to check something. Because there's an easy way to know if there's more content in the game. No. I've unlocked 100% of achievements. So there's no more story content. Sage, if it looks fun, try it. My first Souls-like was... Well, it's not Souls-like, it's Souls. Was Dark Souls 2, which I enjoyed. So yeah. I'm going to finish up soon. And I've been going long enough that I'm just going to make it a slightly short stream instead of trying to do something else. But yeah, this game has been an experience. Hello, Renee. I'm basically just going to get a new bunch of peeps. I know this seems silly, the things I'm about to do. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. Oh my lord, these people have insane desires. And then I'm gonna get Wade to go clean up everywhere. Even though I'm not gonna be playing again, I like the idea of just leaving it in a state where stuff is cleaner. I don't like the idea of leaving it not clean. Because that would just make me sad. Okay. And that's where I'm gonna leave things. Weird as it feels. This game is done. I suppose one of the issues with management sims is that they're never 100% finished. I can keep playing this forever. But with nothing more to build, with nothing more to fix, and with no more story, I am done. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. This has been one of my favorite games for a long time. It has some issues. So the item duplication glitch is still open. Thank you, Meaty. There are no level 5 bathroom items, but some people still want them. That's an outstanding bug. There are a few issues, but overall, it's just such a pleasant experience. I now have to figure out what I'm going to do next week Sunday. But we'll get there when we get there. Thank you for the end stream dudes, Bella. And yeah, with that, I am going to end stream. Thank you all so much for joining me. This was a wonderful way to just kind of close out the stream and this game. Let's take a look at who we can raid. Zaid's live? The cutie's live? Zaid's live. Yes, we're raiding Zaid. Thank you. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. My next stream will be Wednesday, 5:30 Eastern Time, which will be the finale of Paper Mario. And next week, Sunday, I've got a few things I can potentially try. But yeah, we'll see what it is. I'll maybe even have a poll for it. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, or whatever time zone it is for you. Stay cute, stay good. I hope you have a good time, and I hope to see you around in the next stream. Give my love to Zaid. Have a good one, everybody.